So let me show you these 3 rooms I've been working hard on since we moved in. I'll give you a full view of all 3 rooms now that are basically complete. The only thing left to do, well, I mean, I do have to paint the walls in the piano room, but there is no rush for that because they look fine the way they are. My mother-in-law just wants them to be more white to blend with this black room a little bit better. And the folding wood doors, I'm in the middle of painting them white. I'll go over that with you in a sec here after I show you the room. So let's have a little peek at these 3 rooms that I've totally made over. Here's what they used to look like. And here's what they look like now. Now I've run into a snag with these doors. So I only did one door so far and one side of it, but being pine, they seem to be leaking. See this brown? This is from the wood in behind and it's just kind of coming through the paint. I used a stain blocker as part of the base coat here of primer, but it's not enough. So I'm gonna have to try something else. So what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna use this first. I'm gonna even use it on the one I've already painted, and then I'm going to use this. So this should hopefully help. Here we go, English. Maximum stain and odor blocker. So I'm gonna give that a go and see if I can't stop these doors from leaking that brownness, and then that way they'll actually turn out to be a nice white, because I'm really struggling with it. I'm glad I only tried one door at a time though. And one side, I didn't do the other side of it. See, it's not done yet. So right now I'm gonna try and clean it with that cleaner, then I'm gonna try the stain blocker, and then I'll head over to this door and sand it and prep it, clean it, and stain blocker the whole thing before I put any primer. Let's get at it. I also decided to hang curtains in here yesterday, just for some extra privacy. So I will open them during the day, and then at night I can close them. I liked the look without it, but I feel that we just need curtains for privacy. Stain blocker, and I'm just putting it everywhere because I don't know where it's gonna leak out. I have no idea. Kind of was all over on the other door. So far I have one coat of this on it, stain and odor blocker. I'm just gonna do one more coat because I did find on the other side I had quite a bit of leakage. It's all covered good and looks awesome. But here I'm gonna do 2 coats, and then I'll add probably at least 2 coats of paint because that seems to be what it's taking me to get these doors done. So because we had company over Thanksgiving weekend for like 5 days, I didn't paint, and my paint and roller and the tray was all just sitting there wrapped in a garbage bag. So that's why you keep seeing me wipe on here, because there's like little chunks of dried paint from leaving it in the tray with the brush for so long. But you know, it was nice to see my company, so I don't mind. But I just have to pick off any chunks that I see left behind, and it's not really a big deal. They're pretty obvious. Feel about painting them white because I really loved the brown, but this white is, I just love it, and it really just blends the two rooms together so good. So I'm just going to do one more coat on the back sides of the door, and then I'm going to have to go buy some knobs, and then they'll finally be done. And in a couple weeks, it's Samantha's 7th birthday, so I'm going to redo her bedroom for her birthday. She wants like a pink and purple vibe to it, so I'm gonna rip down the border that's currently in her room, and then I'm gonna paint all the trim, and then we'll do the walls pink and purple. That'll be fun. So I gotta finish these doors first. Again, one more coat probably is all it's gonna take on the back of the doors, and then some knobs. I haven't quite decided what I want for knobs yet, but probably just gonna go white, or I may even see if I can find like a gold, because it will match both light fixtures in this dining room here, the piano room, and in the dining room, they're gold. So that would work too. I'm not sure. I'll have a look and see. So while I wait for paint to dry, literally, the doors, waiting for the paint to dry on the doors downstairs, I'm starting on Samantha's room. And I'm ripping this border off the top. And then I'm gonna paint all the trim, like the windows, same as I did downstairs, the heaters, around the door, around the closet. We'll paint all that, take down the curtains, and we'll paint the walls. Comes off pretty easy, especially if you wet it and let it sit for a minute or so. It just peels right off, luckily. I have this soap I'm gonna use. I'm gonna come up and I'm gonna try it up here, wiping the border off with it. It's supposed to be like a really good soap. So I'll come with a damp cloth and some of it before I paint these walls. See if that makes life easier. I'm gonna fill some holes, it looks like, before I paint as well.